All right. Well, welcome back to another yoga class in my living room. Hope you're having a great day. It's great to have you on here as always. And let's start to settle in. You're lying back, close your eyes, and you breathe. And as you settle in, you take the time to slow down. You take the time to learn how to release effort. How to not try to do something, but instead to just surrender, to just stop. You lie on your back, you let the floor support you. You no longer have to try to hold yourself up or hold yourself together. You just let the body take up space. You let the breath fill that space on those inhales and empty it out on the exhales. And take just a few more breaths, just a few more moments. And your next inhale is a nice deep full inhale. You fill the belly, fill the chest, and as you're ready, you release the breath, drawing your knees, and you wrap your arms around your shins, hugging your thighs tight. And you gently rock from side to side. a sense of movement, swaying the body. Then back to center, hands behind your knees as you rock from the tailbone to the shoulder blades. Nice long walk. Nice smooth movement back and forth, and the next inhale draws you all the way up to seated. You sit tall. The back of the neck is long, the eyes remain closed. You take a breath. And on inhale, you rise up. Tadasana. You find your balance. The feet are firm, the shoulders are back, the eyes are closed. Then palms together at your heart. And on inhale, you take the arms up, lengthen. And exhale, you fold forward over your left. You get the hands to the floor and inhale, right foot steps back, low left. Left foot back, plank pose, half of a push-up. And exhale as you lower towards the floor. Inhale, forward, broadening collarbone. And exhale, you press back down, dog. You settle in. Movement you like. Picking things up, drawing up the lines. Inhale, right foot forward, low lunge. Left foot forward, forward fold. And inhale all the way backward, full extension. And exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, pick it up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left leg reaches back. Right leg back. And exhale. Inhale, fold. And exhale, back. Inhale, left. Exhale, right. Inhale, full extension. And exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, pick it up. Exhale. Inhale, right. Left. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, right. Exhale, left. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, left. Right. Exhale. Inhale. Nice and broad. And exhale back. You're firm with those palms. The tailbone actively tilting up. Nice balance over the four corners. Take the time to feel steady here. Feel grounded. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale right. Left. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale and exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale left. Right. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. The head hang heavy. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale and exhale. You relax your arms, close your eyes if they've opened. Tadasana. Then with the big toes touching heels slightly apart, you bend the knees, drop the hips, and sweep the arms gently. Nice and grounded. Nice and settled. Then exhale, you fold forward. You catch hold of whatever you got, your toes, your ankles, your shins. The head hangs heavy. The tailbone tilting toward the ceiling. The weight drifts forward just a touch so that your feet feel balanced from heel to toe. Then inhale halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, float or step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Inhale, the right leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward. Warrior one. And back heel spins down as the torso sweeps up. Those arms reaching for the ceiling. That firm downward pressure into the outer edge of that back foot. You soften your eyes. You work those full breaths in, full exhales out. Then straightening your right leg. On an exhale, you fold forward over that thigh. The hands land wherever it's comfortable. The shin, the foot, the floor. The head bows. The body extends long out over that right leg. Nice deep stretch to the three hamstring muscles on that left thigh. I'm sorry, that right thigh. Then inhale, you lift up halfway. Exhale, hands to your hips. And inhale the rest of the way up. The right toes turn in, left toes turn out slightly so the feet are parallel. Inhale, your arms up overhead. And exhale, you fold forward over. You bring your hands to the floor. The tailbone's tilting up, the head hangs heavy. As you work your body down through your thighs. A nice deep wide leg forward fold. Inhale halfway. Staying low, just walk your hands over to the top edge of the mat as you turn your feet and you step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Then inhale, the left leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward. Warrior one. Let those hips sit down into it. That front knee is bending as close to 9 degrees as you like. Then straightening out the left leg. And exhale as you fold forward, pyramid pose. Keep the feet active, firmly pushing down and out through both legs. It helps hold your hips square to the top edge of the mat. That way, as you fold, you get a nice even stretch to all three of the hamstring muscles. The tendency here is that right hip's going to want to kind of drift back behind you. Your torso is going to start to swing over towards the right edge of the mat. So keep those legs active so you're extending straight ahead. Then inhale, you lift up halfway, hands to your hips, and inhale the rest of the way up. Left toes turn in, right toes turn out slightly so the feet are parallel. Then taking the arms out into a T. On exhale, you sweep the arms behind the back, interlace the fingers. Nice and broad across the collarbone as you bow forward. Folding once again. And exhale, hands to the floor. You walk yourself to the top edge of the mat as you turn your feet and you step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Then inhale, the right leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward. Crescent lunge. The left knee lowers, the toes uncurl. The hips sink down as the torso sweeps up. You can take any hand position you like. But those arms are actively reaching up and back, helping to draw out that long crescent curve. A nice long line of the torso. Keep your hips down and forward as you bring that left hand or left forearm to your right thigh, and that right arm sweeps back behind you. Crescent twist. You can stay here or you bend that left knee, reaching that right hand back to catch hold of that left foot. You can hug the heel in as tight as you want, but you work the twist. That right shoulder rolling back, that left shoulder drawing forward. Nice and smooth back to center. Hands to the floor as you find your route back. Then inhale the left leg. And exhale, you step the foot forward. Crescent lunge. Right knee lowers, toes uncurl. The hips sink as the arms reach. Again, keep those hips down and forward as that right hand or right forearm comes to that left thigh and the left arm reaches back behind you. You want to bend that right knee, catch hold of the right foot, feel free. But notice as you reach back for that foot, if you then shifted your hips back, you want to sink them down and forward. Trying to shift your weight into that front left foot. So it almost starts to feel like you're drawing the front of that right thigh down towards the mat, as if you're going to lay it flat. Nice and smooth, unravel. Hands to the floor as you find your way to down dog. And exhale the right foot forward, low lunge. We're going into side angle, so right hand's on the floor inside the right foot. The left heel spins in, and on inhale, you sweep that left arm up towards the ceiling. If you want to bind, feel free. Keep it broad across the collarbone. A nice open twist, rolling into it. Then on inhale, you rise up, warrior two. Stay low on those legs. Take a breath. Then letting that right arm guide you as you reach forward for half moon. Your weight shifts out over that right leg, and you rise up. Balancing your weight right over top that right foot. So that right hand hovers over the floor. If it does touch down, it's as light as it can possibly be. And you reach the arms in opposite directions. Staying broad across the collarbone. Staying open through the front line of the body. And take your time to control it as that right knee bends. The left foot steps back, right back into warrior two. Nice smooth transition. Then sweeping that left arm forward as that left heel peels. High lunge. You square yourself to the top edge of the mat. Then palms together, thumbs to your heart as you fold and twist over to the right. Revolve side angle. You can broaden, you can bind if you like. Strong legs setting that foundation. So your torso is able to relax and get that nice full rotation. Then inhale back to center, high lunge. From here we're going into revolved half move. So we'll start with that right hand on the right hip. This time the left arm will guide you forward, shifting your weight out over that right leg. Those left fingertips touch down this time as that left leg lifts. And then when you feel steady, you start to twist towards that inner right thigh. Maybe reaching that right arm up towards the ceiling. As that left side of your body rolls towards the floor, you're able to bring that left hand comfortably down. One of the things that happens here as you twist tighter into it, you start getting that deep stretch through that lateral line of your right thigh. The IT band starts pulling on glute max, TFL. Vastus lateralis starts to lengthen out as well. So really twist into it. Then on exhale, that right hand comes down as you step back. Making your way. And exhale, left foot forward, low lunge. Setting up for side angle, left hand's inside the left foot. Right heel spins in. And on inhale, that right arm sweeps up. Bind if you like. Breathe into the front of the body. Nice and stable with your legs on your next inhale. You rise right into Warrior Two. Picking the torso up. You take a breath. Then making your way into Half Moon. That left arm starts to guide you forward. You feel your body weight shift into that left leg. And all you have to do is press down to stand up. Nice and long from hand to hand. Nice and long from the crown of your head to that right foot. And take your time as we make that transition back to Warrior Two. The left knee bends. That right foot reaches back, touching down as you rise up. Warrior Two. Then inhales, that right arm sweeps forward, right heel peels, high lunge. When you feel balance, palms together, thumbs to your heart, and you twist to left. Revolve side angle. Then inhale, high lunge. From here, we're going to revolved half moon. So left hand will start at the left hip. The right hand guides you forward. The right fingertips touch down as that right leg lifts up. Then you start to twist towards that inner left thigh. And you take that left arm up. Left hand down as you step back. Straight to down dog or through vinyasa. And bring the hands closer together. You take a gentle bend in your knees. You look forward and inhale, float or step your feet outside your hands, coming into a squat. We're going to be here for a bit, so you can always sit yourself down if you prefer. But as you hang into those hips, working that flexion at the hip, you then straighten out that right arm. Right hand touches down. That right knee is behind the right tricep. And that left arm then reaches up and away. Nice open twist. If you want to bind around that right shin, you bend that right elbow, wrapping it around. That left arm comes around your back, catching hands. But you keep those shoulders rolling back. Avoid starting to punch down into it. You want to sit tall. Lifting the crown of the head away from your tailbone as you twist. And then back to center. You take it to the other side. So that left arm will straighten out. The knee is behind the arm, so you're able to push that left arm against that left knee as that right arm reaches and sweeps over. Then if you want to bind, feel free. Wrapping that left elbow in front of the shin, that right arm around your back. But you're opening up into it. Shoulder to shoulder, from crown of head to tailbone. All that space you create with that twist. Then exhale back to center and take a breath. From here, we're making our way to down dog. So you can go straight there. You can take a vinyasa, or you take a breath or two for crow pose. Fingers spread wide, knees on the triceps. You lean forward as you lift those feet. You take a couple breaths and then you find your way to down dog. You float or step. You take a vinyasa or you go straight there. And inhale, the right leg lifts. Then exhale, you step the foot forward, high lunge. You settle into it. Nice long line from thigh to thigh. A nice upward lift of the torso and arms. Then on exhale, you sweep the arms behind your back, interlace the fingers. Squeeze those palms as you bow forward, humble lunge. Keeping that back heel lifted, so the outer thighs have to hug in to help stabilize you. The head hangs heavy. Then exhale, hands to the floor inside that right foot for lizard. You can keep the back knee lifted or lower it down. And you start to bow deeper in that inner right thigh. One forearm, maybe two, touch down. Then inhale as you rise up. You plant your hands. Make your way to down dog. Inhale, left leg. And exhale, you step the foot forward, high lunge. Nice full breath. Nice smooth rhythm of it. And then sweeping the arms behind your back, interlace the fingers. Broaden that collarbone first and keep it open as you fold forward. The head hangs. The arms draw away from your back. The legs are nice and strong. Nice and stable. And exhale, hands to the floor inside the left foot. Right knee is up or down, that's up to you. But you bow to the floor. Working that deep flexion at that left hip. Inhale, you rise up. You choose your route. Down dog or vinyasa. Then inhale the right leg. And exhale, you step the foot forward. Going into Hanumanasana. So the left knee lowers. The toes uncurls, the hips shift back. Those right toes peel up. And you fold forward over that right leg. You can stay there. Or you start to slide that right heel forward. Working towards your full splits. Going as deep as you like. Be patient with the body. Don't force it. Don't rush it. You see how it feels today and you work with that. If you slid that right heel up, you start to draw it back. And we're all going to shift our hips back to sitting down. And so as you sit down, you can either sit to the inside of that left foot, the three face forward fold, so the thighs are parallel, left foot's outside the left hip, or you just sit to the side of that left foot, and you bring that left foot out in front for Janu Shirshasana. And the left foot is on the inner right thigh. No matter what you do, Janu way or three face, we all reach our arms up. And on exhale, you fold forward over that right leg. Inhale, you reach out, rising up. Exhale, relax the arms. You cross the ankles as you roll forward, down dog or vinyasa. Then inhale the left leg. And exhale, you step the foot forward, low lunge, to Hanumanasana. Right knee lowers, toes uncurl, hips shift back as those left toes point up. And you fold forward there, isolating those hamstrings on that left thigh. Or you slide that heel forward, working towards your full splits. Remember, as you work deeper into full splits, try and keep those hips as square as you can. You're going to want to release the tension and open up towards the right. So you think about drawing that right hip forward, that left draws back a touch. As much as you can. And nice and smooth, you start to draw that left foot back. And we shift our hips back. And you either sit to the inside of that right foot, three face forward fold, or you just sit outside that foot as you bring it out in front for Janu Shirshasana. You choose what you like today. Then you reach the arms up, and you fold forward over that left leg. Inhale as you reach out, rising up. Exhale, relax your arms. Cross the ankles and roll forward. Down dog or vinyasa. Then exhale, that left knee draws forward for pigeon. You place the left knee on the mat outside that left wrist. Right leg slides back. You can stay upright for your king pigeon variations, or you drape forward over that left thigh. If you drape forward, relax, you surrender as much as you can. No amount of pulling or pushing at the body is going to take you any deeper than just giving in to gravity. Letting it draw you down heavy over that calf. And inhale, you rise up. Vamadevasana, the twist. So left hand's on the floor in front of you. Now right arm sweeps back. You can stay right there. Or you bend that right knee and you catch hold of your right foot. You hug the heel in. Now as you work for this foot and start drawing it in, you might notice you kind of rock over to that left hip. And all of a sudden your right thigh is pointing off to the side. You want to try and keep your hips square. Stay on top of it as you pull that leg in. It helps that back right knee so we don't start to put any twist on it. As that foot draws in tighter, you can think about taking that left hand across your chest to grab your right foot. Then your right arm wraps around your back, grabbing your inner left thigh. Go over that back shoulder. Then exhale, you release. Now we are going to rock over to that left hip so we can sweep that right leg out in front. Hanumanasana. Soles of the feet together, heels in tight. You interlace the fingers outside those toes, and you fold forward. Then inhale, you rise up. You cross the ankles as you roll forward. Down dog or vinyasa. Then exhale, the right knee draws forward. Pigeon. The right knee is outside the right hip, or outside the right ribs. The left leg slides back. You stay upright, or you fold forward. And inhale, you rise up. So right hand's on the floor in front of you, and that left arm just sweeps back. You can stay there, or if your hips stay square, you bend that left knee and catch hold of that left foot with your left hand. And as you pull that foot in closer, maybe think about taking that right hand across to grab hold of that left foot, and that left arm around your back to grab your right leg. Nice and smooth, you unravel. You rock over to that right hip. and you sweep that left leg out front. Today we're going to do sleeping towards. So you bring the soles of the feet together, just like you would for Hanumanasana, but you have the feet further away, good. 2 feet, 3 feet away from your body. Backs of the hands come to the floor, palms face up, and you slide your hands underneath your calves, so that your hands come to the tops of your feet. Then on exhale, you just fold forward, think about taking your forehead towards your heels. Inhale, you rise up. You unwrap, cross those ankles and roll forward, down dog or Vinyasa. And a gentle bend in the knees. You look forward of your hands, and on inhale, you float or step to sit. Your hips touch down as your legs come through. Hanumanasana. The arms reach up, and on exhale, you fold forward. And catch hold of whatever you got, your toes, your ankles, your shins. Bow the head, close the eyes. And you go long over those legs. On inhale, you reach out as you rise up. You sweep the arms around in front, parallel to the floor. And on exhale, you lower yourself down onto your back. And lie flat. And take a breath. Then preparing for 3 rounds backwards. The knees bend, the feet are flat. The arms are alongside the body for bridge, or hands above the shoulders for upward facing dog. And on your next inhale, you push down into your feet to lift the hips, low back, middle back, upper back if you want. And exhale, relax. Take a nice full breath. And on inhale, you push down to go up once again. Opening the front side of the body now. Breathing into the belly. Exhale, relax. Third and final one. On and inhale. We push down to go up. And then exhale, you come down. You draw your knees into your chest, you wrap your arms around your shins, just tight squeeze. Then the arms alongside the body, the legs go straight up. You hang out there, or shoulder stand. Toes towards the floor beyond your head. You catch your hips, and you send the legs. few more breaths if you want any variations. Wiggle the toes, roll the ankles. Send the legs wide, scissor apart. Get some breath for plow. You're coming back to center. Toes towards the floor beyond your head for plow. Hips are high, low back's open. You release the arms, fingers point forward, and nice and easy you unravel. Come to lie flat on your back. Once down, the legs are straight, the arms alongside the body, preparing for fish. You press down into the hands and elbows to lift the head and torso. You arc the spine, roll the shoulders back. Release the crown of the head towards the floor. And exhale, you lower down. You draw your knees into your chest. You wrap your arms around your shins. Stay squeezed. Then you take the arms into cactus arms, elbows bent 90 degrees. And you release the knees over to the left. And final twist. Come back to center. And over to the right. And back to center. And on exhale, you extend the legs, Shavasana. Slowly begin taking deeper inhales. More active exhale. Then awaken the body back up. And start to work with fingers and toes. Roll the wrists and ankles, arms and legs. Then turn the palms flat down, gripping the floor as you inhale, grounding yourself. And exhale, you draw your knees into your chest, you wrap your arms around your shins, and you rock over to your right side. You rest there for a moment in the seat of full potential. And as you're ready on inhale, you slowly rise up to sitting. You come into a comfortable seated posture. The spine is tall, shoulders are back, chest is lifted, heart is open. Back of the neck is long and the eyes remain closed. And palms together, heart center, thanking yourself and each other for being here. Clear mind, peaceful mind. Peaceful speech, loving speech. Loving heart, clear heart. Namaste. Thank you all for joining. As always, it's great to have you on here. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.